But that flywheel right there, I've had that engine put together. It's a 1936, I think. It's the original gray color LA International engine. And I've had the engine put together with a very, very nice paint job on it. Oh, for at least 2.5 or 3 years now. And I got around there putting that spring in that handle right there, the new pin in there, dressed that outside there with some JB Whale, and I primed it really. I electrolysed it. I had to do it a couple of extra times in order to get it as clean as I wanted it, and primered it on a really hot day outside out there, and I think, you know, you can top coat that Rust-Oleum with the color immediately. So I laid on 3 really heavy coats. Y'all know where I'm going with this story? 3 really, really heavy coats over 3 really, really heavy coats of primer. I did that, knowing all the time not to do it, and it wrinkled. Oh, it wrinkled terribly bad. So I let it. I've had to let it dry. I figured if it's been this long, wasn't no reason for me to get in no hurry now. But today, just to the problems that I have with this flywheel, for some reason, I water sanded it really good, got all the wrinkles out of it, and I let it dry for a while, and then I primed it. Okay, as soon as I primed it, I knocked it over and put a couple of scratches in it. You know, I'm sure it was fate. And the flywheel's going to be red is going to be the end product. So I was going to put me some of that spot putty on yonder, you know, coat the whole thing over with it, and then sand that, some filling sand or something. So it's going to end up a very slick flywheel. And the flywheel skid's gas tank was different color on them early engines, and you do need to paint it. Just because it's International LA don't mean you have to paint it red. If it was a gray engine, paint it gray. So, and then just now, before I could get the spot putty on there outside in the sunlight, it started to rain. So I'm just going to let it dry for 3 or 4 days, because I'm going on a road trip. Oh yeah, that don't look bad at all. Well, we're going to paint this. The color is Regal Red. I painted it there this morning. Painted it right there where it's hanging, and 2 coats, Rust-Oleum. 1936 it is. Painted the back side. Primer, Rust-Oleum Rusty Metal Primer, little spot putty, and just a couple of coats under of that Regal Red. I think that'll be sufficient for this engine right here. Oh, it's dry. Just leave it hang here for a couple of days there, and go ahead and harden up real good. That Regal Red, Rust-Oleum, I like that.